my name's Roisín and I work here in the Education Department at Airfield Estate. Due to the current restrictions, not everyone is able to visit Airfield at the moment, so we've decided to put together a series of videos showing you what we've been up to and letting you meet some of our animals and have a look at all the lovely plants that are growing here at Airfield at the moment. So these are the Oxford Sandy and black pigs that we have at Airfield Estate. So they're a little bit different to the kind of pink pigs that you usually see. So they have this lovely orangey browny colour with the black spots, and they also have a lot more fur on them as well. So we have our pigs out here. They have this lovely big space to go around. And what they're doing now is they're digging around in the soil. They're using their snipes, which is their noses. And they don't have great eyesight, but they have really, really good sense of smell. So they're digging around looking for things to eat. So the diet that they have is they are omnivores. So that means they eat both meat and plant products, so similar enough to humans. So we chose to have this breed here at Airfield because they're used to being outside and they're quite a hardy breed. So this breed of pig has actually twice in its life nearly become extinct, which meant that there wouldn't be any of this kind of pigs left. They also, as I said, they have a little bit more fur on them. And that is good on days like today. So the pink pigs, they can actually get sunburned. So when it's really, really hot like this, it can irritate their skin. But these guys, because they have that fur, that protects them a little bit more. But we still have to look after them. So when it gets really, really hot like this, we like to make a big muddy puddle that they can roll around in. And there's a few reasons why they need this. So one is that they use it as their sun cream. So they roll in it, they cover themselves in it to protect themselves from the sun. And they also use it as their bath. So they'll roll around in the mud, and then when they dry off, the mud will fall off them, and that takes away any kind of bugs or dirt or anything they don't want on them. And they also use it to cool themselves down. So when it's a hot day like this, they might just need to cool themselves down. So here at Airfield, we are a working farm. We're not a petting farm. So that means that all the animals that are here have a really, really important job. So these pigs, they arrive to us as piglets when they're about 4 weeks old, and they stay with us until they're 6 months. So they live here, we give them lots of food, we look after them very, very well. And then when they're 6 months old, they become meat for the restaurant. So they could be pork, rashers, bacon, ham, and it all goes down to our restaurant here at Airfield Estate Overend's restaurant. So a female pig is called a sow, and this one here is a sow, and you can see underneath her belly she has about 16 teats underneath there. So if she were to have piglets, they would all drink that milk. Humans are able to drink pig milk as well, but it is definitely a lot harder to milk a pig, so that's why we don't usually. You'll notice she's coming up close there. I would be very careful when I'm here. This is an electric fence, so they don't come up too close to us, because pigs have really, really sharp teeth, so I would never stick my hand in there. As I said, we get our piglets in when they're about 4 weeks old. So you can see they're inside now. They start off their life in here. So these ones are a couple of weeks old. They're our Oxford Sandy and black breed. So you can see still that lovely orangey brown colour with the black spots on them. So they stay in here for a few weeks, and then when they're bigger, we bring them out to the field that you saw earlier. So here we have our Oxford Sandy and black pigs, and what they're doing at the moment is they're using their snipes to kind of dig around in the soil and look for any insects or small bugs that they can eat. And this is helpful for our soil, because what they're doing is they're moving around the soil, which is similar to kind of ploughing a field before you want to plant anything. And this is aerating the soil, and it's leaving any kind of small bits of air within the soil, so that when seeds are planted they can lay their roots. And this is also very comforting for the pigs.
So this is one of our wildflowers that we have naturally growing in Airfield. This is a plant called Hogweed, and it gets its name from pigs. So people say that the actual scent of hogweed is very similar to what pigs smell like. And if you've ever smelled a pig, it doesn't smell great.